Have you ever noticed that no matter how hard you work, how many hours you put in, or how much you accomplish, the stress and overwhelm just keep getting worse? You're not alone. Millions of professional women wake up each morning, put on their power suits, and step into leadership roles, while silently drowning in a sea of constant pressure and guilt. Maybe you've already tried those generic meditation apps gathering dust on your phone, or those expensive therapy sessions that never quite fit your schedule, or those workplace stress seminars that just left you feeling more overwhelmed. But what if I told you, the real reason you're struggling isn't because you're not strong enough or capable enough? It's actually because your brain's stress response system has been completely hijacked by what scientists call the professional woman paradox. Yes, that's a real thing. It's the phenomenon where the very traits that made you successful are now sabotaging your well-being. Think of it like a high-performance car stuck in overdrive. Your brain has gotten so used to operating under extreme pressure that it literally doesn't know how to slow down even when you desperately need it to. This creates a vicious cycle. Trying to relax triggers more stress because your nervous system has been rewired to associate stillness with failure. And here's the most shocking part. Research shows this affects 73% of women in executive roles. The effects? Constant mental exhaustion that no amount of coffee can fix. Crushing guilt for not doing enough at work and at home. Deep fear of appearing weak if you admit you're struggling. Strained relationships because you start pulling away from those you love. Physical symptoms like insomnia, headaches, and even panic attacks. And those generic mindfulness solutions you've tried, they fail because they don't address the unique stress signature of high-performing women. It's like trying to fix a Ferrari with bicycle tools. But here's the good news. Have you heard of the Pureza method? It's a breakthrough approach that's transforming the way professional women manage work-related stress. And the best part? It works in just minutes a day. Imagine your mind as an overloaded computer. It freezes, it slows down, it starts making mistakes. The Pureza method is like installing a new operating system, one that automatically manages your mental and emotional resources. What makes it different from all those other mindfulness programs? It works with the natural neuroplasticity of your brain to create entirely new neural pathways. It literally rewires you, so your stress response becomes focus power. Harvard Business School studies show executives using similar methods improved decision-making under pressure by 87%, and Stanford researchers found these practices reduce cortisol levels by up to 43% in just 14 days. The secret? Strategic micro-interventions that fit seamlessly into your day. No hour-long meditations, no retreats, no chanting Om in your office. From chaos to clarity, without skipping a beat in your career. And you might be thinking, I've tried mindfulness before. It didn't work. But here's the truth. That generic mindfulness wasn't built for you. It was designed for monks or beginners, not for high-achieving leaders who run teams, manage households, and make million-dollar decisions. The Pureza method is different because it was built specifically for you. It works with your schedule, not against it. It's based on your strengths, not on changing who you are. And best of all, you don't have to soften who you are to use it. In fact, many of our clients say they feel more powerful than ever before. But before I tell you more, let me be completely honest. I'm not a mindfulness guru. I'm not a stress management expert. I'm another corporate executive who hit rock bottom. 3 years ago, I was exactly where you might be right now, running a division at a Fortune 500 company. 2 kids at home, a marriage hanging by a thread from chronic stress. I was snapping at my team, missing school events, crying in the office bathroom, all while pretending I had it all together. Until one day, I had a full-blown panic attack in a board meeting. That was my breaking point. From that day on, I became obsessed with understanding stress from a scientific perspective. And what I found shocked me. Workplace stress affects women's brains fundamentally differently than it affects men's. Harvard studies show that female executives have a 43% higher cortisol response to workplace pressure. But traditional stress relief techniques were based on research done mostly on men. My breakthrough came when I discovered the work of Dr. Sarah Thompson at Stanford. She uncovered that high-performing women have a unique stress fingerprint and need a completely different approach. When I applied her findings, my transformation was so dramatic that my closest colleague, Jennifer, begged me to share the method. She used it. It worked. She went from being on the verge of quitting her VP role to getting promoted in just 3 months. And the best part, she became more present with her family than ever before. Then it spread by word of mouth. Today, over 500 professional women have used this system, and 89% of them report reducing their workplace stress by half in just 6 weeks. I didn't create this because I'm an expert. I created it because I found what worked and built a system that works specifically for us. And now, I want to share it with you. Introducing the Mindful Empowerment Course, your 6-week journey from burnout to balance. This isn't another app. It's not a generic course. It's a scientifically backed system designed for high-performing women, and it's built around the PIRESA method, teaching you how to integrate mindfulness into your life without adding more to your to-do list. Here's what makes it possible. Personalized stress mapping, a custom diagnostic that identifies your stress triggers and builds a plan around your patterns. Personalized approaches are 3x more effective than general ones. Micro-integration protocol, 3-minute practices scientifically validated by Harvard to lower cortisol by 23% when done consistently. Executive presence training, tools to stay calm, sharp, and authoritative during high-pressure moments. Relationship restoration system, communication frameworks to repair and strengthen your connections at work and home. Sustainable success framework, neuroscience-based habit change that creates lasting transformation in just 42 days. So how much does it cost? Most executive coaching programs cost over $3,000. A corporate mindfulness retreat can cost $5,000 or more. But I created this because I believe we all deserve real tools. So for a limited time, it's not $3,000. It's not $1,000. It's not even $150. It's just $35. Yes, $35 for the entire course, or you can choose a payment plan, 3 payments of $15. And just to make it a no-brainer, when you enroll today, you'll also get 3 free bonuses. The 911 Stress Reset Protocol, 197 value. 5 emergency practices to instantly shift out of panic in 90 seconds or less. The Executive Sleep Solution, 147 value, scientifically designed audio tracks to help you fall asleep from day one. Private community access, 97 mo value, connect with like-minded women and stay supported throughout your journey. And of course, it comes with a 60-day transform or it's free guarantee. If you apply the method and don't see results, you'll get a full refund. No questions asked. But please note, this discounted offer is limited to the first 100 women. The next cohort doesn't start for 8 weeks. Do you really want to wait 40 more days to feel better? Right now, you have 3 options. Stay where you are. Try to fix it alone again. Join the Mindful Empowerment course and transform your life in 6 weeks. Click below. Invest in yourself. I'll see you in